What's up? Been a while. Been a week.
What's going on? What's going on?
Take two.
Yep. Take two. Welcome to our podcast, the Degenerate Knowledge Podcast. I'm Victor. This is my boy Wags and my boy Joey.
What's going on?
So everybody sounds a little down this week. It's only
It's
been Tuesday.
fucking Tuesday. I'm already banged up, man. I feel like I've been through hell. I'm gonna start drinking. I don't know about you guys, but cheers, motherfuckers.
So,
All
Wags,
right.
what are you drinking tonight?
I was gonna actually start with Fernet, but the way my fucking day is gone and the way yesterday fucking went, I'm gonna kick it up. I'm having Boscal Mezcal, the White Rabbit. It's young mezcal, really nice, good smoky flavor.
And this is take two. I'm having Diplomatico Selection de Familia. It's the
Nice.
reserve edition.
Familia.
Let me know how that one
Familia.
is. We got to try that one. I haven't had that one yet.
Dude, this is so good. You know what? I went up to my brother-in-law's over the weekend. We went to Saratoga, and I bought him the Diplomatico, the regular one, the
The
cheaper
regular one
version.
we had, yeah.
And then I switched back to this. I like this a lot more.
Yeah,
It's very smooth.
I'll pick it
Yeah.
up.
Nope.
But it's
I'm
hard to
excited.
find too. Like it was
Price
the last
point.
bottle on Total Wines.
Price point was the same.
They're
or take.
$40, $5 more.
All right, so it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it at Total Wines out here. They definitely carry it. So.
I'm gonna have mine over ice a little bit because I like it a
Vic,
little.
what are you having, bro?
I'm having coffee in a very expensive cup.
Coffee and no moonshine tonight.
No, that shit is nasty, bro. I know it was both sides. See my dad Rutgers cup.
Victor's grounded this week.
In detention.
After the moonshine episode, he went home and he started making all kinds of demands, and Diana grounded his ass.
Coge mi comida, coño.
Where's my laundry, woman? Where's
Fold my shit.
laundry? Where are my socks?
I don't know about you guys, but that moonshine, as soon as our podcast
Man.
ended, it went right in the trash. I did
Oh,
not
dude,
want to bring
I
that.
still
tossed
still
it
have
out.
it. I have it right. It's right behind me in the rack. It's gonna stay there, bro.
Dude,
I am not touching that shit.
The next day, first of all, I couldn't sleep because the amount of sugar that was doing my body, it was so bloody sweet. And then the next day, I went to my office, back here in the office. I took it up, went to the sink, just dumped it, and it just trashed the damn glass. I couldn't. I don't want to see it. I actually want to send a letter to them. Said this is pathetic.
This
and you
is
actually
garbage.
Crash.
put this up for sale. I mean, it's just horrible.
So I think I sent you guys a video that I tried to flambe with it, and
Yeah.
and it was almost impossible to get it to light
Yeah,
because there's just so much sugar.
I can
It's
imagine.
like the alcohol content is just so low on it.
yeah, it's right here. I'm looking at it right now. Like you're trying, you're trying to think. Oh, it's catching up a little bit.
Yeah, it would light and then it would just blow out real quick.
Oh, no, it was just yeah.
So-
I'm like, where's the 50 proof alcohol?
I don't think there was any alcohol in that, to be honest.
No, I think it was
No, it's
strictly
like-
sugar.
The candy that you get from candy apples is like that liquid just melted
so
down.
nasty.
But you had a different brand.
Yeah, no,
So
shit.
so there's two moonshine
But it was still
brands
shit.
that we got from
Still
Total
shit.
Wines that sucked. So that meaning that a moonshine in Total Wines or any liquor store, it's not real shit, and
It's
you're gonna
garbage.
be really disappointed.
Yeah,
That's how
that's the
I
base of the story.
that's my commentary of that moonshine.
Yeah, never
So we
again.
gotta
I won't be
redeem-
shopping for moonshine anytime soon. And
We're gonna have to
No.
we're gonna have to do an episode and redeem ourselves and get on the same page for the next one.
Yeah, I mean, either that or we have to go straight out to like West Virginia or somewhere in the Hicks get some real moonshine.
No, my moonshine card has been punched. I'm good.
It's
Oh,
been
God,
I'm
punched.
good.
I'm good.
I'm done. I'm done.
Ah, you little pansy.
I ain't touching that shit.
So, Vic, how does
I
it
don't
feel
even
being
drink that
how many
shit.
days sober now?
I don't know.
You feel new life?
It's on the wagon.
I'm on the wagon.
You
Vic's
feel
on the
high
wagon.
off soberness?
No. No. I really don't get drunk. I just get buzzed. No, it's been good. I've been good.
I'd be miserable.
Yeah.
I'd be miserable.
but it's all right. It's fine. I do need a drink. But, it's for good reasons and good health. Blah blah
It's all
blah.
good. Yeah, we get it.
The good
Yeah,
reasons,
Doesn't mean
yes.
we're not gonna give you shit for it though.
it's okay. It's all right. Just blame my wife. It's her fault. Whatever.
What else is
All
going
right.
on?
No, nothing really going on. I mean,
No,
it's August. Um, it's a weird freaking month. It was 60 degrees last week.
was it?
Yeah, it
60
was freezing.
degrees. When was
Yeah, it
this?
was 66
I might
degrees
have been
last week.
inside, but I don't know. It is getting a little chilly, so at night at
Yeah.
least.
It's still hot
So
as fuck out here.
yeah,
Yeah, now you're
I bet.
definitely cooking down there. It stays in the 95 degrees.
Oh, dude, it's like, and it's humid as fuck because we get so much rain through. So you walk out and you take a deep breath, and it's like you're inhaling water.
And it's hurricane season too, so
Yeah,
you
yeah,
getting all those
dude.
Hurricane
storms and
season.
We're getting
the
so much
humidity.
rain right now, dude. I don't got it. My sprinklers, so I like my sprinkler system has a moisture like detector. So if it's like the lawn's got some dampness to it, my sprinkler system just doesn't kick on. So once it starts to dry out, since it's automatic, it'll just automatically kick on and whatever. So like, right now, I haven't had to fucking water the lawn in like about a month
Damn.
almost. Yeah. So
Yeah, so I spent my weekend in Saratoga. First time in Saratoga. Vic, you've been there before, but I've never
Yeah,
been
multiple times.
to the horse racetrack. And oh my god, it's degenerate heaven because you can either drink anywhere, everywhere. They have distilleries, breweries. They have all these types of bars around. Then you could
Mhm.
smoke anywhere. You could smoke all as long as you're not going to tell her and you're like puffing smoke in her face, but you could smoke anywhere and you could gamble anywhere. So I was gambling a lot. Every race had 3 bets to it. And you
Joe
could
was in
see
there
them
like,
at the end.
"Come on,
Let's go.
kryptonite! Come on, kryptonite! Come on,
Oh,
kryptonite!"
I was one of those persons this
So,
weekend.
but Joey did tell me that he won 2
The
races,
first two,
lost 7.
yeah. So I went up. My peak was first 2 races, downhill and went from there. Did not hit the rest of the day. I stayed for 9 races, but then after the second race, I started betting like 3 bets per race. Like you could bet winner, place, show, and then I was betting a lot of exacta boxes and trifecta boxes where you hit like the
You want to
first
pick
one,
pick
two.
4, pick 3.
Yeah, exactly. So what we were playing in Vegas, but it was every freaking time. So Chris, my wife, she was like starting at the end of the day. She's like rooting for the horses that I was betting on. She's like, "Let's go, let's go!" So it was a lot of fun time
That's cool.
and a
Put the
lot
wedding
inside.
money in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Put
Put
the
the wedding
mortgage.
on,
Put the
gun.
mortgage.
yeah. It's crazy because every 30 minutes, you're after the race done, you're back online putting on a bet for the next race. You're looking at the odds. And then everyone rushes out of the inside, like where you place the bet. They get on the track, they watch the race. Then it's just like back and forth. People go, and it's the most degenerate thing I've seen, but so much fun.
It's a multi-gen.
It is
Yeah,
so
I
much fun. The
mean,
thrill of it was awesome.
Saratoga is a cool town. They have awesome restaurants, awesome this pastry shop that I sent you a link to, a great ice cream and chocolate
Yeah,
factories there, and
a lot of older
there is
buildings
like this,
that are nice.
yeah, there's this Korean taco spot in the back, like in the back street somewhere,
Oh shit.
um, that also sells like donuts, like the little the donut holes.
Right.
Oh man, it's awesome, awesome, good spot
So I
there.
noticed a lot, like most of the restaurants, what we went to the Older Bryan Inn, and it was really good food. The French onion soup, that's their famous dish with the prime rib. But a lot of the menu is a lot of comfort food, and for it being so like an older building, a lot of comfort food, it was so good. And that
That's cool.
they stuffed your plate. I had so much food there.
So I can't eat like that no more, man.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's
I don't have
man.
that stomach no more, man. It sucks. I'm not on the fucking gas anymore.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
when I was wrestling, dude, I could put it down. 48-ounce tomahawk, like nothing.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yeah. The sides, it's just that it's a lot. It's comfort food, but it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
great. I enjoyed it, and I'm making an annual thing to go to this racetrack every year. and just being a degenerate for the weekend.
There you go. You got to. You
Yeah.
got to. You
Oh,
got to.
so much fun. And you know what? I only bet $100 out of my pocket the whole time I was at the track. So I was
Oh,
just playing around with a
so
hundred
you was
bucks. I win,
so
then
you was doing cheap bets, little baby bets, $2 bets,
no, like
50-cent
20,
bets.
20. I
Oh,
had a $60 bet. I had a
Oh,
couple.
you were hitting the nickel
Well,
slots.
the first two races I went up big. I'm like, holy shit, okay, it might be a good day. And then, yep, downhill.
well, you didn't let me bet the full $90 on the trifecta. I could have won like
I
freaking
know,
like
and
thirty
you
two
know
hundred
what?
dollars.
I was thinking like I'm gonna just go for it every time. So I went. I'm not no $5 bets. I went 20, 30. I
I
just went
mean,
for it all. Might as well.
with $12, how much I won? Like 200 some bucks.
$250.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, you flipped it
yeah.
like that?
Yeah,
Fuck.
man.
All
I'm
you
not
need
a
is
gambler.
one race, one trifecta box, and you hit. It's easy. The odds are amazing because you're betting
It
the
was
horse
I
sweet. It
six
was
can't
my
count.
times.
first one. And
Yeah,
I got
I've
like,
never
it's my
had luck
first
for it.
race. I don't won. I got free drinks too.
I've never had luck for gambling. Never
I
had
do it
luck
for
for
fun.
gambling.
It's not like yeah.
My father's is oddly like just has that luck. Like he could hit it like on the first hand.
Horse
What's
racing, I feel
fucking
like with gambling, you could bet cheap and still win pretty big money. So
yeah.
like, oh, you don't
Uh,
really need to go in wads of cash. Like
Yeah,
the guy in
because
front of me bet like $600 on one horse, and the
shit.
horse shit the bed on that race. I'm like, he
Ugh.
just laid a huge number on this horse, and yeah,
yeah,
What were the odds
Wagner,
though?
Wagner,
um,
you have to realize
they
that
update every second. The odds always
yeah,
change.
yeah.
What's
So I
up?
mean, you also realize like these horses are live streaming right now.
Mm,
So you have
mm.
people all over, like
Yeah.
nationally, and I believe
Oh,
as well internationally, are betting. And there's this one lady on X
Oh,
who says
I should have took her recommendation on the
you
horses.
took her recommendation,
Yeah, I didn't
and I
even think of
figured
it.
you
I was
did
just
it.
so thrilled. I was on a high. I was like, let's do this.
You was betting
let
on
it
the horses you don't know
ride.
you
Brian
betting
had
on.
the
You
whole
understand?
scratches. Brian was into it too. Me and him were betting. We are like, okay, but he was taking all the 30-1 horses to win, and he hit one.
Okay.
So I thought those were just like races that you can only like bet on if you're there. I didn't know that those were like live
No,
broadcasts or anything like that.
no,
That's
It's
they,
very
fucking
they,
strict though.
dude. There's
Like,
a whole channel.
really.
yeah,
Oh
There's a
shit.
few channels for different competitions, different
Mm,
type of horses. You'd be amazed.
yeah,
It's a
it's
hmm,
crazy.
whole different world.
interesting.
Coming,
Yeah,
it's
the
a
gambling.
level above being degenerate gambler. Is ponies, and then from ponies is cockfights and dogs. So I mean, there's nothing beyond that.
Pretty much. Yeah,
So,
because you could gamble $2 and you could win a couple hundred with just a
I
$2
know
bet.
it's
Oh
good
shit.
odds.
Yeah,
Again,
it's
we're not
hard.
promoting
We are
gambling.
not promoting gambling or cockfights or nothing. This is just a
I'm
conversation.
not Mike Vick.
Yeah.
I'm just
If
saying
you
the
have
degenerates out
gambling
there.
problems and you need help, please reach out to someone.
Yeah, what's that like 1-800
I
Gambling,
don't know
yep.
what it is, but as
gambling
long as you
help,
guys
whatever it
don't
is? I
say
don't
that
know.
you were listening to the Degenerate Knowledge podcast and they made you fucking relapse.
Start
I
betting
know.
ponies and
It's
all
like they got me drinking again,
Got me
and
drinking
I
and gambling again.
and somehow I end up in a hooker's chest. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of people that dress up in Saratoga at the racetrack. You see a lot of people wearing suits and all that, and you see like just
The
like
women with the
putting out
hats, the
bums.
big
Yeah,
flowery hats. That's fucking awesome. I like seeing that
yeah,
shit on
yeah.
TV.
It's cool. It's
Like,
cool in person to see everyone like all
yeah.
yeah like
I,
that.
I,
Guys,
I. Go
guys,
ahead.
check us out on all our social media. Sorry to cut you guys off, but
It's all right.
hit us up. We're on Instagram, TikTok, X. We're on YouTube, Threads. Check out our link tree. Victor will put it in the comments down there. Check out the online store. Buy a T-shirt. Wear it. Tag us. We'll show some love. We're on Pandora, Amazon Music. We're on Spotify, iHeartRadio. We're on Podcastle. Did I miss anyone? No, I think that's all of us, right?
No, yep.
No. So check us out. We don't really post very much on social media. We don't have a lot of content. It's a lot harder for us to post content up on social media since the three of us don't live too close to each other. You two motherfuckers should. I'm all the way out in Florida, so I mean, Post
First of all,
your cigar
I
night.
did the last
Shit.
posts
I know.
on Instagram.
I know. I kind of wanted to
Okay.
get the login credentials, bringing the track, but I was just hooked. I was just like too busy trying to.
Wagner,
That would have been a
it's
great opportunity for you. I'm surprised you didn't.
I know.
it's the same username and password
Yeah.
of
Yeah, I
the
know.
email.
We all have access to it. So
Yeah, we all have access. Don't be. Yeah. First of all, Joey has not posted anything on our
Yeah.
social media page or
post your
contributed
post your
I
anything.
got a
post a
couple
I'm still waiting
pictures
for the
from the
damn
track.
stickers.
just a
Where's the
picture of
stickers, Joey?
your bet sticker or something.
I
Oh,
know
they're
you.
all in
Receipt
the
or something.
trash.
Just
Yeah,
You
next
didn't
time, because that's
not
not
one
my
picture
first time
of
going
your
there.
betting sticker.
yeah.
I might be able. I think I have a few betting stamps
Okay.
that I have left in
All
the
righty.
apartment.
All right.
Video of Joe losing his shit when his horse doesn't hit.
I was the one that was go for
Fuck!
it, go for it, go
He's a
for
fucking
it. You know what I felt
He's
pretty cool.
ripping
It
up
was,
his ticket.
you know, it was pretty cool. So they had a tent. It was like Albany Distillers, and they had like 11 or 12. They had a brewery, they had a winery, they had distillers, and you could like almost go into each little. They had a little table set up and taste test each distillery,
No
and then
shit.
that's where I got like a nice mixed bourbon drink with like lime, raspberry, and ginger ale. It was pretty cool. It's like it's and they have a lot of food trucks, so like it's another great
Oh,
idea if
nice.
you want to come out with like a food truck and you just hey, I want to
Yeah.
get a season pass for Saratoga and just put my truck at the
Just eat.
racetrack.
Oh,
Hell
nice.
yeah. They had so many
That's cool.
food
That's
trucks
cool.
So
there
how
and you
many?
could try
Well,
so
see, that's
many
the thing though.
things.
You have how many food trucks would you say were there?
Oof. They're like all over the track. It's just like outside the track, it's
Mhm.
all open yard where like there's big TVs set up where people just like lay their shit and they hang out for the
Mhm.
day. And then there's just food trucks all around the course.
So now, how many people would you say attend like throughout the course of the day?
Oh, dude, there's
And I'm doing this
thousands.
just to like map something out for you guys. That's
Oh,
why.
there's
So what would
thousands.
you say? Okay.
There's got to be
So
a
let's
thousand.
call it. Well, what do we say? Like 5,000, 10,000 in the course of a day? More?
Maybe more than that. Maybe 25,000. Because you
Okay.
you don't have to come at like that exact time. You could come race 5 through 12. There's like one
Yeah.
to 12 races, and then there's people coming in at 7 in the morning trying to get a spot near the track. So
The only reason I mention is because like you're a food truck, right? So let's say, but like there's no exclusivity. Like there could be 10 taco trucks.
right,
So you got 5 Mexican taco trucks, and then, or you have like, whatever it might be. It could be 10, 12 like buffalo wing joints, trucks. So there isn't anything that really makes you exclusive
right,
as opposed to, let's say, you were we have two taco trucks, 2 Mexican taco trucks, or whatever it might be. Now you have the opportunity to actually make a significant amount of money versus if you're there competing against 10 other guys.
yep. Honestly, I
So
didn't
that
see a taco truck there. I saw there was a
no.
mac and cheese. There's an empanada
No.
truck.
Yeah, but some of these food trucks lately has like no flavor. They just
Yeah,
try
Yeah,
to
that's
be
that's
another
what
thing.
that's what I'm
fun,
saying. Like
just
there's
making
like yeah.
number wise.
The
I
thing too
mean,
is just like you're a food truck. The thing is like you would
You want to
think
put
that
your
as a
name out
food
there.
truck yeah, but you would think that as a food truck you're probably making a little bit more money because you don't have to pay the rent of a storefront. But the cost of food is extremely
Yeah,
expensive now. And if you buy, you fall into that margin where if you don't buy enough, you're not making enough money. If you buy too much, you're sitting on it and it goes to waste and you're also losing money. So like you have to really gauge what type of crowd an event is going to draw to where you can
yeah,
buy
but
enough inventory and remain profitable and not have so much waste.
I mean,
yeah.
this type of event or any events like with like in Coliseum or whatever it is, it's people who's drinking just want to
Just
eat,
drinking. Yep,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then that's
yeah.
pretty much it. So they're gonna see a line that's short. Okay, you see what it is. Something that they know. So like
Hmm.
food trucks is something that they know. It's something that they do not know. Typically, you won't go to these type of events because
Hmm.
you go to like in the street somewhere that whatever it is, something unique, right? But in these type of events, people tend to eat something that they know because it's
Hmm.
comforting for them and
Yeah,
something whatever it is.
no, I get it.
They don't want to explore something new
Hmm.
in these events because hey, it might not sit well, so it might
No,
ruin
Yep.
their
yeah, yeah, yeah,
day, it might
yeah,
ruin their
yeah.
event. So
So you guys know I've been still, toying around with the idea of my food truck, and as of late, it's kind of like been feels like it's getting further and further away from me just because of, I mean, we hate to talk about finance and shit like that and money and not so much politics, but because it's not where I'm going with it, but just the cost of everything has gotten so expensive that
Yep.
yeah,
it's the profit margins in anything food related, if you're a restaurant or anything like that, are so thin as is that like there's
You're banking
almost
on it
you're
till
banking on a
yeah.
good event to
It's a
make you
gamble.
profitable. And yeah, and it's just, all right, so you don't have the overhead cost of a storefront and your lease or anything like that, but like you have other expenses, but you're also limiting yourself to a smaller crowd as a food truck. So, your profit margin gets that much closer.
Mm.
So you have a small window to be able to make a very low amount of money, and you probably ain't gonna make money for at least your first 2 or 3 years.
Yep.
I mean, again, it all depends
We know.
where you're going. Yeah, so it all depends. There's food trucks who make money around the college areas.
Hmm.
You know, especially around concerts. But like these type of areas, had to get a permit for the spot, so it's not you just
Hmm.
drive up there and that's it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The racetrack,
And
I'm
then
sure that permit's
and then
expensive and
first
there's
of
a
all,
wait list.
the worst food truck festival I have gone to is they have here by the MetLife.
Hmm.
And it's all these food trucks. First of all, it's almost the same food.
Yeah, I bet. Like
And it
everybody's
was
doing the same shit.
flavorless. It
Yeah.
was disgusting. I'm like, this is
I think
horrible.
you invited me last summer to that food truck
Yeah, it
in
was.
MetLife.
Thank God you didn't go. You would hate me. Now the one in DC by the national park, that's pretty good. They
They're
had
I guess
all
it
types of
depends on
food.
the
You have
location
Afghan,
too.
yeah,
they're
location and quality.
they're opening a like a food truck park here in the Cape,
That's cool.
Hmm.
right by the bridge. But the thing is, like, the city has gotten so strict with food truck owners that like so like there's a guy that lives on the other side of the block, right? So he lives around the block. He has a food truck. It's called a Priceless Grill or something like that, Caribbean food. So he does like tostones and jerk chicken and all that stuff. Really good food. So the guy he has a food truck and two trailers. So he puts his trailers in the driveway, and now, because the city is doing this food truck park, they're fucking citing him and ticketing him for having his fucking trailer
No,
in his
don't
driveway.
don't go like that. No, you have to because
So now he has to
you should.
find he has to find a commercial place to park his
Yeah,
trailer,
and that's fine. He should.
or he has to uh, get a permit to be able to put his truck in that food park when it opens. So he has to get the permit now and lay money out for it, and then he's got to pay a monthly vig to keep his
To park
truck there
there.
and be able to operate there. But if he wants to pull it out for an event, he can. But his spot is like guaranteed there for
Yeah,
parking.
I mean, so that's like
But
a permanent leasing spot. But yeah,
yeah, but
you
again,
should not park
it's
your commercial trucks, like especially food trucks, in your driveway, because it all depends how cleanliness they are. The last thing you want is critters in your house,
True.
in your yard, and the smell of like old oil
mhm.
smells like dirty ass. It's horrendous. So it should go to a special location, commercial location that could drain all the oil out, do the cleaning there, and you
There's a
can store it
service
there.
that'll come to you and drain your
Yeah, I
bits
mean,
out.
for mostly for restaurants, but
Yeah.
for food trucks, that's again, I'm not spending all this money to buy my house and to have a couple food trucks parked. A that will ruin the integrity of the community, and B, it's a commercial vehicle. Commercial
Hmm.
vehicles should not be parked in residential areas unless it's
Hmm.
like a taxi, whatever it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
It should be have its own destination area. Should be protected. It should be guarded, and should that area should also have equipment for cleaning such commercial vehicle.
So is this food truck
I
event, is it year round or is it like just during the summer
Oh
months?
yeah, all year round.
All year round?
There's tons of them. Yeah, there's one in Paramus, there's one by MetLife. It's just both of them. I was so disappointed. The
Yeah.
food was
It's not
flavorless.
worth going to, yeah.
The food was flavorless. Went to a Cuban one. It was like there was no flavor. There was like no sazon.
Yeah,
There was nothing.
Uh,
it's not
I'm like,
worth
this
it.
is
dude, I
pathetic.
just
And it's probably they're
I
charging
know.
out the ass too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just like you know what, like food has to have a personality or a
Oh yeah,
character. You know,
yeah.
like in order for you to really enjoy it, or in order for your your customers to be like, yo, we got to check out so and so. Just for example, like when you think like New York, what are some of the things like when you think
Halal,
street? There you go. Exactly. That's exactly where I was
halal
going.
guys. Yeah,
Halal
man.
guys. And where are they? They're on almost every fucking
Yeah.
corner in Midtown Manhattan. But there's always that one in front of the Marriott that
That's the
that's
one.
that has the
That's the
fucking
one.
line that is down the block and around the corner.
And the one in Park, there used to be this chicken and waffle one. That used to be freaking
a food
phenomenal and
truck,
awesome.
chicken
Oh, I
waffle
didn't know
food
that
truck
one.
on Park.
I didn't know that
Yeah,
Really?
one.
I mean, it's been a while. It's been
Hmm.
years. I mean, this is I'm talking about like 10 years ago. It
Oh
used to
wow.
be there religiously there around like 11 to 2. Always a line, always packed, always straight. It never failed. Always had a good consistent flavor.
Yep.
Chicken and waffle, like Southern style chicken and waffle, and they wrapped it up like a ice cream cone. Oh my
Oh man.
gosh, it was delicious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
So
Now,
like that's what you know. And that's something like that is gonna make you want to go back or just be
yeah,
like, yo, we're in the city. We gotta hit up X,
Yep.
Y, and Z spot. You
yeah.
know, like whenever if it was a drunken night and I was out with my boys, it's just yeah, we gotta hit up,
The
you know,
chimney
tasty
truck
chicken and the chimney truck.
on Southern Boulevard by the E line.
Now you might get
It's still
robbed
there.
at 3 in the morning,
Hey,
but
but it's worth it, bro.
you're gonna be you ain't gonna be hungry.
There's actually a Dominican food truck by the Crown Plaza Hotel in Inglewood. That's a hotel that when Larry comes over here to Jersey, he stays there, and also Herbie. That Dominican truck is stationed there. I think they
That's
Really?
rent a
his
spot
spot.
there. Oh, dude, it's always packed. I'm like, you know what? I always want to get food from there, but it was so late. It's like, all right. One day I'm gonna go get some food from
I
there.
haven't had a chimney,
Oh, dude, you guys have
and I
to.
was turned off by chimneys for a little bit because I'm not the biggest fan of the mix of mayo and ketchup, and I know
Uh-huh.
that that's like the main thing on one of those.
Oh man,
But
the best.
yeah, but I had it on a burger, and I was just like, all right, this ain't that bad.
What do you
So I was
think the
like, maybe I'll give
chimney
it,
is?
maybe I'll give it chimney. That's what I was saying. But I was like, well, maybe I'll give chimney a
So,
try. But
okay,
because
so
to me, it's just
Joey,
like because it's a chimney is some kind of meat, and then it's got like cabbage, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna give me gas out. Like I'm gonna blow my ass out having cabbage, and you're gonna throw mayo and ketchup and
Well,
God
that's
knows
Big
what the
Mac
fuck
sauce
else
in a
on it.
way. That's why.
no, Big Mac
Yeah.
sauce doesn't have mayo ketchup. They have
No,
different
that's
things
what
in
it
it.
is. You mix
No, it's
ketchup and
not.
mayo. There's got to
It's
be
not.
No,
something else in
It's
there.
not.
no,
It's not.
That's
it's
how I
not.
learned up growing. You just mix with those together. It's Big Mac sauce.
It's not
Well,
a
that's
Big Mac
ghetto
sauce.
Big Mac sauce.
Yeah, it's ghetto sauce.
That's homemade
So
Big Mac sauce.
so for the gringos and the non-Latinos or non-Dominicans or Puerto Ricans, or I grew up around Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, a standard chimney is made with steak. So it's a flatbread,
And it's a
toasted
low
bread.
grade steak, I tell you that.
Yeah, it's like cube
It's a
steak.
very
It's a
low.
low grade steak, but it's seasoned well, whatever it is, sauteed. You have onions, you have the sauce, you have the cabbage. Some put pickles. They
Mhm.
close it up. Some add some cheese to it, and that's a chimney. So you can have a steak chimney, you have a pork chimney, or you have a chicken chimney. I can't eat red meat or pork,
I'm
but
a
I always
Vic
get
chicken
the
can't
guy.
eat any of that.
the, the chicken chimney.
He has a his Victor's chimney is just the cabbage, ketchup, and mayo.
You're an
Maybe
asshole.
the pickle.
I hate pickles, bro. I despise
What?
pickles.
You get dill pickle is awesome.
All right. Talking about food and disgustingness. So Wagner sent me a video, so we're gonna
so
share right now.
so just to preface the videos that you're gonna see from me today, I can't tell if I've been so I'm from Florida, but
Good.
I'm originally from New York. Obviously, you guys we all know that. But lately, I don't know if I've been homesick or if or if I'm just hating Florida and miss like I don't know if I'm hating Florida and missing New York or if I'm just glad that I'm out of New York and in Florida. I can't tell which one it is. But either way, I'm shitting on New York with these videos, one way, whether I hate it or love it. So
All right.
have
I'm
at it.
so I'm gonna share this one. This is one right now.
I'm gonna mute myself.
All right. Go ahead.
Eating outside in New York City was never that serious. Never that serious.
So, well, hold on. Oh, I mean, it's not. I'm gonna stop sharing there. So, those who are listening, they're having some dinner outside or lunch outside, and there's a washing machine right next to a lady
That's the
sitting while
divider.
eating, and there's
That's-
bags of garbage. There's straight bags of garbage.
You could
That's
tell it
so
was garbage
typical.
day for that building, and they just piled it up on the street for sanitation to come pick it up.
Dude, first of all, I hate eating outside in the
You
city.
can't do that in the city. No way, because you get the homeless
No,
people coming
no.
up to you begging for change.
What's that fancy restaurant next to on Union Square by the Barnes and Nobles? Like lot of like artists you sit there and eat like it's in the corner. I can't forget what it is. So people sit there, it's expensive food, it's not cheap, it's and then you have a hobo walking. I don't want to smell piss and shit. Or you're eating and some guy just walks and just farts in your face. No, no, bro. I'm not gonna spend $200 at lunch. Some dude gonna walk past by me smelling like shit.
Or he's drugged up.
Or
He
have the
just sits
damn
there and stands and like he's leaning
oh,
and
dude, yeah. Or have the freaking car fumes. That irritates. It's different
yeah.
like a rooftop or out like you know in the freaking boonies like I was on 2 weekends ago, like out in the forest in the mountainside of New York. That's different. But I don't want to see cars and people.
No,
No, I can't do it, bro.
no.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, you can't eat
Straight to,
outside in the city. I don't know what the
but right next to
whole
the garbage, bro. She had no problem. She had no
Yeah,
problem. Like her, she was
yeah.
so big that she had to breast her back on the washing machine. So, like, and then you see bags straight up, like
Stacked
like
like
That's
stacked like
like
disgusting.
five
three
high.
stacks up.
Stacked like five high.
Oh man, it's disgusting, bro. I can't. I can't. I that irritates me. Ugh. No, no, no. All right, next video.
What else we got?
Unless you guys want to comment any experience by eating outside New York City.
I don't. Well, you know what? I don't. I can honestly say that in all my years living in New York, I never dined outdoors anywhere in New York.
But
Nowhere.
you didn't.
And
You
I don't. I
weren't there
don't.
during COVID. Like after COVID happened, and you, the
No.
only reason you could
No.
like dine in New York City was outside.
But
So
because you were
I did
outside,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
I did that with a couple
I
buddies.
saw it though. So like I wasn't living in New York through COVID, but I was in New York during COVID because I was doing my training with Legend because I had just gotten the position there after Sixth Ave closed their doors. So
Mhm.
I had to I was there in the heart of COVID, just like right before I think they had just opened the doors
Like to 25%
to be able to
capacity.
like, yeah, they had like limitations of how many people you could have dining out there, but it was only like 15, 20 people,
So
and there
after
was
like
all kinds of shit like going on with it
during
too.
that time, like it was still like maybe 25% capacity, but there's no room inside. So me and my friends
Yeah.
after golf, we had to sit outside. We got burgers. We were on, I think it was Third Ave. We are up the street in on Third Ave, but we are sitting down. We are having our burgers, and literally some homeless guy put his hands over our plates like this.
Oh,
Can
dude,
you
I
give us?
can't.
We were like,
No, no,
"Yo,
no, no,
we're
no, no,
eating
no.
right now," and he went to the every table and put his hands over your meal right there over your burger.
Can you help me out,
Yeah,
bro?
I'm like, what? Like, I'm not doing this. And that was
I
the last
mean,
time
like, I feel bad
I did it.
given the situation, but at the same time, it's not
Oh
what you want when you're eating.
no,
So
hell
I
no,
get that.
hell no.
I get that.
This is gross.
No, I mean I had eaten out, outside in the city. I mean, like in Queens, but it was like one of those tent things. So
Hmm.
it wasn't like
Hmm.
again
Kind of
the street
somewhat
was
closed
blocked
off
off, so
Yeah,
traffic.
there was no
yeah,
cars going through. The garbage was not present. It's just I I don't know. I'm just weird that way. It's okay, but you know what? People who are non-New Yorkers, they do it. It's
Well,
like, oh my god, I'm from Minnesota. Now I'm a New Yorker. Oh yeah, yeah, eat that shit. Go
Nah.
eat fucking rat shit, dumb bitch. I
that's
really hate when
worse,
people say.
Harrison.
I really hate when people say, "Oh, I'm going to Manhattan." It's like you're not from New
No,
York.
you're not from New York.
It's the city,
You go to the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
uptown, downtown.
Yep.
You're going to the BX, going to the Bronx, go to Brooklyn, you're going to Queens. When you're going from Queens, you don't say I'm going to Queens. You either go to
Hmm.
Jamaica,
Hmm.
Flushing, whatever the sub city in Queens
Yep.
That
is.
you're going to, that's where you're going.
Yes.
Woodside.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a
Whatever it might be.
Woodside,
Yeah.
Sunnyside.
Yeah.
Woodside is the no Sunnyside is the Irish ghetto.
And then
Hmm.
where I came from, Staten Island, which is like down there.
No one gives a shit about
Yeah, I
Staten
know.
Island.
Nobody
It's
gives.
a
Staten
dump.
Island was its
One
own
way in,
country
one way
within.
out.
Jersey don't want them. New
Yep.
York don't want them.
It's a shithole.
When New York took your shit, Staten Island was for it.
Yeah.
That's where it
I
was.
agree. Yep.
I think I stepped foot in Staten Island twice in
Dude,
all
Really?
my
it's
years
horrible.
living.
There's only
Twice.
one way in and one way getting out. And I golfed
No, it's
there a
too.
few years ago, and it was
Yeah.
just like horrible.
No. It's. I mean, they do have a nice spot. I actually a known fact. Staten Island is one of the richest boroughs. They do have a good venue called St. George. So it's like this old theater. Now they have like music shows there, all that stuff. It's pretty cool. They have good little areas to go and check it out. Nice little scenery. They have a beautiful like camping ground and park. They have deers and shit, wild turkeys who chase you down
It's
right
also
next to
like,
the
Really?
hospital.
ain't there like an abandoned like hospital or mental asylum out there too?
That's a whole borough.
Shit,
Oh no, that is Roosevelt Island.
those were
Yeah.
down. Okay.
Yeah. Let me share the second one, which is hilarious. Alrighty. And another today is like Wagner picks, man.
This is just me today. Yeah, I needed a fucking.
Yeah. There you go. All right, Wagner, you have to explain this. Wait, do one more time.
So, so this is a video of, obviously this is, I'm gonna assume this is like Williamsburg or like Greenpoint, and this is
I'm gonna
like
assume.
some yeah, just some hipster area, and
Okay.
this is a chick who's got a big ass fucking Starbucks and a big bouquet of flowers, and she's walking the crosswalk, and I guess somebody was driving and had to stop short because they either didn't see her or they thought she was going to stop or whatever. And this woman is just on a whole different level of, I don't give a fuck what's going on around me. But she was gonna, she saw a straight line and she walked it and did not like flinch about this asshole like just stopping short and almost mowing her down. And she took her fucking Starbucks and chucked it right at this fucking guy's car. It trumps the whole "I'm fucking walking here, asshole." Like it beats that bullshit. Like,
Dude, I'll be
kudos to
tight.
this
First of
girl.
all, the guy stopped on time. She just
I
had
know.
an
Yeah. She just had.
attitude.
Yep.
I would I would have flipped. You know how I am.
Oh, you would got out of the car and said
I would have I
you would
would
use those flowers for her funeral.
I would
So
have
to
flipped.
me, that is that video right there is like my depiction of everything that's New York. Fuck everything else. I'm fucking walking here. You have to stop.
That's true. New
It's
York is
just
just like that.
and it's just oblivious to everything else because you got shit to do.
Yeah.
Don't stop
Don't
my
stop.
freaking path.
Don't
Get out
stop.
the fucking way.
Yep. I gotta go somewhere.
I gotta go
It's
somewhere.
just, I'm fucking walking here.
Like move. Like by the old building, by the gray bar building we used to work at. People always stop, take pictures and shit like that. I'm like,
Oh
dude,
yeah. Either with the Chrysler building right
Drove
there.
me
yeah.
nuts.
Yep.
Drove me
Right
nuts.
across the street, and because we were at the Gray Bar building, across the
Mhm.
street was a Chrysler building, and it's
Yeah.
Grand Central. Like, get out the damn way! Like, oh
Oh,
my
it
gosh,
would
like
drive me
who
nuts
cares?
because you would see people doing the fucking, oh, look at that. It click, 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 click,
And
click,
those damn
click.
tours with the Empire State Building right outside
Oh,
Grand
fuck,
Central.
dude.
There'd be like 30 of them with like an
It'd be
instructor.
a troop of motherfuckers, a
Yeah.
platoon of tourists, and one pendejo holding a fucking flag that everybody has to
Yeah.
follow.
And they don't
You
know how
know,
to get out of the way either. It's like, dude,
yeah,
you're hogging up the whole
So
sidewalk and
it
all
drove me
that.
nuts.
so my old youth leader, who got ordained years ago. We have like group of kids who to come to our church and do like VBS and all the good stuff, whatever it is. And they were from New York. So we actually had like a tutorial what to do in New
Oh,
York, how to walk, how to get out of people's ways.
Yeah.
Like seriously. I'm like, hey guys, this is not, freaking Michigan, Flushing, Michigan, or this is not like, Houston,
people
Texas.
will not walk around you here.
No,
They
yeah,
will bum
They will
rush you.
mow you down.
yeah.
They will mow you down. And it's funny because he's from Michigan, but he lived in New York and Queens and
Oh, so he gets it
chill out
too.
stuff with me and stuff like that since. And like, hey Vic, I'm doing this. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me look at it. Yep. On point. Go for it.
That's funny.
I'm telling you, man. All right, Wagner has 3 videos today.
Damn.
Well, they're all short, so they
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of.
they're short. They're short. They're short.
That's
They're short.
why I picked three.
You big 3. Here you go. All righty.
It's so majestic. Oh my god. Wow. What is happening here? He's just riding that horse. Wow. Where they gonna go to the deli to meet the manager?
Where do you think that is?
That's Corona.
That's
That's
Corona.
correct.
That's Jackson
so,
Heights Corona. It has to be, bro.
so that's like
Wait,
it's
hold
like
on.
Junction Boulevard or some shit.
Hold on. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see the location here. I'm trying to zoom. I can't. It's definitely Queens somewhere. It has to be
So
Queens.
so for those of you that weren't watching, this is a video of there's of an some neighborhood has to be Queens given the traffic and the layout of the streets. It's definitely Queens.
Mhm.
And there is a uh gentleman of a undisclosed Latin American orientation literally
Hispanic.
riding a horse down
He's
the
definitely
streets of, and I'm not talking about like walking. No, he's trotting with this fucking horse.
tried.
Somebody steal is like because he's somebody's fucking steal. He's trotting the streets of of Queens, and it's just, I'm sorry, where he's clearly going to a bodega or something like that or a deli, and someone who is on the street who is probably not from New York is like just amazed by it, like just blown away because she's just like, oh my god, look at this! It's so
It's a
majestic.
white horse too. That's the
It's a
thing.
white horse.
I mean, it could be maybe like I don't know because there are horse like he called it stables in Queens. There's 2 of them I know. There's one in around Forest Park area, and then there's one up by Douglaston that I know about. It might be another one somewhere too, or by the Queens
Douglaston.
farm.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
Douglaston
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
also
yeah.
by
Off
the
the Little
golf
Neck
course
Parkway.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Little Neck Park. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but
yeah.
that's not that area.
No,
That's
no,
not that
I'm
area.
saying
Yeah.
the horse guy got from there. I don't
Yeah,
know where.
yeah, yeah.
I ain't gonna get a horse.
But
I mean,
dude, like how New York is that?
You see
Where
dude.
everything.
do you fucking park your horse
First of
in
all,
Yeah.
I
Queens? Where are you
think
gonna park your fucking horse in Queens? Your
I,
steed.
wait. First of all, I think New York City is the only city that has cops and horses that I know about.
Mounted horses? I think so.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, mounted officers. I think so. But I think they
Yeah,
started doing away with that, just like they started doing away with the horses,
I don't know.
the
You still
carriages.
see him.
No,
You still see him during
do
the
you?
during the parades and all that. I know they're monitoring traffic on those horses and all that, but you
yeah.
still see him.
But damn horses shit. First,
Yeah, those.
that I never
Yeah.
get. I never get people like, oh, I want to ride a horse like in the damn carriage and smell shit
Yeah, I don't get
in
that
a
either.
hot summer day.
Because it
Now
doesn't
I'm
just
like,
So
drop it. There's like a
romantic.
bucket that's trailing the
yeah,
fucking
right
and that's
underneath
where
them,
it sits.
right
Like
underneath there.
yeah,
And the horses is riding and is shitting. Is riding and shitting. Riding and shitting. Nah, bro. I
on a hot day.
first
Yeah,
of all,
hell no.
I'm from New York. Never did it. Never
I
gonna
never
do it.
did it either.
Never
Yeah, I
will.
never did it either.
No, not my
That's
thing.
a tourist
Sorry.
thing.
No, it is a tourist thing.
It is. So to take the carriage through Central Park
Yeah, Central Park.
and
Yeah.
and hopefully not get robbed while you're at it.
You don't get robbed anymore. Freaking, you went to
I'm
damn
sorry, those were just
Florida.
the joggers. I'm
You
sorry,
fucking
just
went down to
joggers.
Florida. Like,
Only
oh my
people that got
god, New
robbed.
York is so
Only
fucking
ones that got
liberal. Don't
robbed.
get robbed.
Only people that got robbed in New York were the joggers at Central Park.
I never got robbed in New York. Well, no, that's lies.
If you're a jogger, stay the
I
fuck
think I
out
got
of
robbed
If
at
Central
you're
the
a
Park.
train
jogger,
station.
stay away from Central Park
Stay the fuck out of
and
Central
the
Park.
subway.
First of all, don't be
And the
jogging in Central
streets.
Park at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's stupid. You're asking
Not a
for
good
it.
thing. No. Don't be jogging in Central Park around in 100th area. Not a good. Stay within like
Stay
Columbus Circle.
outside. Stay within Midtown. Don't go
Columbus
anywhere
Circle.
north of Midtown. Stay the fuck out.
Don't
of
pass 80 of 6. Just stay your ass south. I mean, lately it's been very actually. They developed that area past 86 around the parks. It's been, dude, freaking phenomenal.
Yeah,
I've been there in
yeah.
a while.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff is happening over
I
there. A
gotta
lot of
come
good
up,
events
man.
and stuff. Yeah.
I gotta come up.
Yeah, it's been a while. What's the
Yeah,
last thing?
well,
You was here
I
last
was-
year.
Yeah, for Joe's wedding.
Yeah,
man.
but we didn't hit the city then. So
No.
Yeah, you stood in
No,
Jersey.
well, hold on, did we? No, we stayed in
No, we
Jersey.
stayed in
That's right.
Jersey.
I stayed with you. Yeah.
Yeah, stood in Jersey.
And we did Miller's for almost for the whole freaking day.
yeah, we got to do.
Oh, but it was
steakhouse
worth it.
in the city. Ben and Jack's.
We
Dude.
opened Miller's at 11:30.
Hey, we
We
leave
were
it
there
until-
till almost 8:00.
Yeah,
I always
I need
pass
to-
by that place too. I'm like, holy shit, they were there for.
oh, good spot.
day.
Good spot.
Yeah,
spot.
Right next to
we had a good
24
time,
hours,
but we got the bill and it wasn't even that bad. I thought the bill was gonna be ridiculous.
Dude, they were hating on Alex, bro. They were like, "Oh, this guy." Do you know what? That is 2 Millers that the waitress was hating on Alex.
Yeah,
Last time
because
was
you.
you.
What did I
went
miss?
to
I don't
play
remember
golf
what
in,
happened.
Long Island too. And we went
Yeah.
to Miller Ale House.
And Brentwood or
Yeah.
area, a
There's
Bayshore
a
area.
Miller. No, that's Bayshore. There's
Yeah.
is it Bayshore or is it Quorum?
Yeah, and
No,
the
it's Bayshore,
waitress
it's
was
Bayshore.
like, "Who's this buddy that you brought in? Is he he's homeless or anything?" He was
shit.
shitting on Alex the whole time.
Oh yeah, they were shitting on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was wasted that day.
Yeah.
Not really. Was he wasted that day?
I mean, he pulled up. He told it was like Stone Cold when you throw him beers. He was that to me and Victor.
Oh, yeah,
throwing,
yeah,
beers. Like literally, I didn't even say hello. He gave me a beer from 2 cars away. Like, dude,
Oh,
9 in the morning. Yeah,
That's pretty much how we started out a golf game.
damn.
yeah. And
I'm
it
like,
never stopped.
we look like normally we wait for the 3rd hole. Nah,
Yeah, fuck it.
like we haven't gotten in, like get our cards or
Nothing.
we just started. Pretty much just start.
Yeah.
Oh man, rough one.
Oh man, Alex, seriously.
Yeah, we gotta do
We
an
have
outing
Alex
with
in
the
the show.
boys soon. The
Yeah.
holidays.
So I mean, like, so I was gonna come up, but then it was like my parents wanted to come down for they wanted to go see Messi play before
Oh.
the season ended,
Yeah.
and dude, tickets were
Did you get the
ridiculously
tickets?
expensive. No,
It's
we
like
couldn't. We
$250 a
couldn't.
piece, bro.
No, they were more, bro.
Oh, it's more. Yeah.
They were more.
like
They were
400.
so expensive. They were extremely expensive. And it was like it was me, my mom, my dad, and then like some of my aunts and uncles that were also flying down. So I was
You're
gonna have to
sitting
like
in
house
nosebleeds all
everybody
the
and
way
shit.
up at the top.
And then
Still
we were
spending
gonna
so much
we're
money.
gonna drive out to Miami and watch the game, and then drive the fuck back. And because we couldn't find tickets, my parents didn't come down. And then like right after they were supposed to come down, the whole family did the trip to Turkey, the
Oh,
annual
okay.
family trip. So like everybody went to Turkey. Um, so they went to Turkey. They had a blast, and they're all back now. But yeah, that was the plan. Like that was when I was going to see my parents. So since they didn't come down, I was going to plan a trip up, but it's just been a pain in the ass, work and
Yeah.
everything. It's just like that. So it's just trying to map out a weekend off and stuff like that. So, and when Victor came into town, I took 2 days off. So I don't want to like take too many days off too frequently, because then when you need them, you don't have them and shit.
Yeah.
So
No, I mean you have your
I
PTO and
sacrificed my
sick days.
PTO for you, motherfucker. So you better appreciate it, asshole.
Did you appreciate it?
I did. I had a
There
blast.
you go. So did I.
My credit card did it. No, but you know what? My credit card, when I got my bill, I thought it was going to be a lot more than it was.
Oh,
It really
you,
wasn't.
you know why it is? We didn't really go out and like eat the
Partying.
normal
No, we didn't. Well,
that we
we had the
normally
one
do.
night.
We
We
just
had the
like pick
one night.
foods, little
we had
finger
yeah,
foods.
we had the one night when we went to Daddy Ninjas, and
Yeah, yeah,
even that was reasonable.
yeah. That was reasonable. That
That's
was
the
cheap.
Dude,
best. You have a weekend with the boys and you're like, oh shit, you know what? We didn't eat
I
that
still got
much as
money.
like you think
I
you're gonna
still got
eat like
money.
kings that weekend, but you're like, oh shit, yeah.
Dude,
Damn.
Vic and I ate. We had appetizers, we had drinks, and we had entrees, and the bill came, and it was like $1.60
Yeah, $1.60
at
with
Daddy Ninjas.
with tip.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah,
We were
it wasn't.
expecting it to be like really fucking expensive, and then I was like, "Oh, we'll do that. I'll do that all day." And then the next night we went out and we kind of like just hung out and we stayed low key. We
Mhm.
had fucking gyros.
That was
Like,
awesome though.
because it
That
was
was
like an
fun.
outdoor, like it was like a strip
Yeah.
of bars and stuff. So we kind of
You
like bar
can't go
hopped.
wrong with the finger food right there.
Yeah, and we were
Yeah.
like, fucking, and, like the gyros were bomb though. They were
Yeah.
fucking awesome. And so that was like our Friday night, and then we went nuts in Orlando, like we in at Epcot.
Epcot. Yep.
Yeah, we fucking
Turkey
ate
leg
and we
was worth it.
drank. Turkey legs were great, dude. The
Yeah, I know.
smoke on those turkey legs were awesome.
I'm
Oh, so
curious, Wags. Do you have any horse racing tracks down there?
I don't know.
they
I don't
do.
know. I
I
don't
think they
know.
gotta. I feel like
Don't
there
they?
is
They
one out
do.
there.
They do
They
have a
just they well
racetrack in Florida.
they just closed the dog tracks out here.
I mean I can't do that. Like that's
See, my grandfather
like
No,
loved
that's
the
not
dog
like bad.
races.
Um, um,
My
um.
grandfather loved the dog races, and I remember like I went once when I was a kid, so that's like my memory of my grandfather
you guys
is
have a lot
going
of
on the dog
what
races.
the bull
So the
places.
racetrack.
What's up?
So
What's
there
up, Sean?
is. So something on racetracks and
Uh
horse racing.
Yep.
There is Tampa Bay Downs. There's Gulfstream Park Racing
Wait,
and
Gulfstream, I heard
Peninsula.
of that.
Yeah, Peninsula Racing Center.
Okay.
Well, Tampa's about 2 hours from me. I love Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Tampa. Tampa has a lot of good food.
All right.
And there's a good speakeasy out there too. There's a like a pirates themed
That's cool.
speakeasy, which is really
Next
really
to the
I
cool.
want to
Bucks
go
and
Yeah.
to a
everything.
true speakeasy, not these freaking.
Look up. Well, there's one. There's two that I know about here. There's one in St. Pete's called the Saint, and it's like a church theme. So you go and you confess, but they're actually redoing the concept of it. Yeah, it's really cool.
That's neat.
Um, yeah, but they're redoing the concept of it. And then there's a place called Chartreuse in
A
Bonita
truce,
Spring. Chartreuse in
little
I think
pink, nice.
yeah, I think it's Bonita Springs, which is maybe like 45 minutes from me, or maybe
Okay.
less.
All right.
And
All right.
they're
So,
supposed to be like really good too.
oh yeah.
And then we
I
have
mean,
the 86 room, which I go to on Wednesdays when I do Sinatra, but I haven't been there since a little bit before Christina had her appendix taken out. So
yeah,
I really haven't been going out lately.
yeah, obviously. But I actually want to go back to the Camel's apartment. I kind of miss the spot.
I miss
Yeah,
that.
you know what? That does sound pretty good too.
That
The
was.
Campbell apartment was great.
Yeah, I
You
like that
like it?
place.
See,
I
see.
love. I mean, I always loved the fucking Campbell apartment from the first time that I went. I was like, "Yo, I like this," but
Yeah.
I didn't know about it when I found out
Did
about
I
it.
take you there the first time? Right? It was me that
You
took
took
you there the
all
No,
of
first time.
us.
I forgot. Did you? I
Yeah,
forgot how I came across about it, but I don't think
how
you put
how
me
I came
on
across
to
it
it.
was Rich.
Oh
Rich
yeah,
told me
Victor
about it,
brought me there once.
Yes,
and
yes,
then
yes, yes,
after that,
yes,
I
yes,
just brought
yes.
everybody
Yeah.
Yeah,
circulate
yeah, yeah, yeah,
up
yeah,
there, and
yeah.
then I'll go there for lunchtime because I have reservations.
And we would come
So
back
Wait, who
mangled.
was it that someone was wearing a hat and you were like, "No, you gotta take
Me?
off the
No,
hat."
no, no.
yeah,
Was it
yeah,
me? Yeah, it was me.
Yeah,
yeah,
I had my
yeah. No
yeah,
hat,
no
whatever it
hats. Yep.
is, no flip
yeah. They make you take
flops.
it off.
I put my
Yeah,
it's always a number. Put my number. Oh,
Oh,
welcome
Mr.
back, Mr.
Castillo.
Castillo.
yeah, I
Yes,
like that place.
that was awesome.
Yeah,
I
that's
loved it,
awesome.
and I took Christina
Oh,
when
did
we
you?
did. Yeah, I took
That's
Christina. I
awesome.
took Christina. We went into the city. We went to the Museum of Sex on a weekend.
Okay.
And when we took the LIR into Grand Central, that was like what we did first. I
It's
was like,
right
hey,
there.
I was like, let's check out the Campbell apartment. I took her to the Campbell apartment. We did a round of drinks. We did like 3 rounds of drinks. And then we hit the Museum of Sex and we had a blast. And we did
That's
dinner
cool.
out there too. We did dinner somewhere in the city and then we
That's
took the
cool.
train back. We took the right
That's
road
cool.
back.
That's cool. All right. So we are now in our segment of Joey shitty picks, and he has a shitty pick
Yeah,
for
oh
today
yeah.
too. But we First of all, Joey, Wagner wants to know, and this is actually a good question. Where do you find this shit?
Where do you find this shit, Joe?
Dude, I scroll through my feed on X and I'm like, oh, you know what? This is pretty interesting. Copy and paste the link, and that I
That's
mean,
pretty much
I
it.
follow some weird shit. Yeah.
So for the
Uh,
viewer and the listener, we know what we're posting prior, so this is not like a surprise to me what we're watching right
it
now.
all depends. Sometimes I do a
So
surprise post.
yeah, yeah, usually at my expense. So when we kind of like map out our episode, we kind of know what we're gonna be watching, and it's always Joe that like shocks us with his fucking layout for the episode, and and the reaction is always the same. It's always, where the fuck do you find this shit?
Dude, there was
Like what
which
do you
episode?
like what is your algorithm on what's on your algorithm on Twitter or some shit? Like what are you looking up that you keep getting this
No, it
weird ass
just
shit?
comes up on my feed, and I just
Yeah,
like
because
I
you're looking
save
at some
like
weird
5 posts
shit.
a day. Well, not a day during the week. I'm like, I'll pick these two, and then
Wait,
that's what we discuss.
we had one episode that Joey picked up an article that a guy put batteries, like these little tiny little
Episode 1.
batteries, in
Yeah,
his
episode
penis.
one.
Episode 1.
Was episode one? Oh yeah,
That
Yeah.
I had to go far fetching
No,
for. I had to look into
you
these
go far fetched for that
weird
one.
but
I'm all
true.
out.
Yeah, dude, I'm almost out
I'm
of
all
this. I have like
I'm almost
like
out
a
of my
little
water. There you
sip
go.
left.
That's good.
I don't know if you
How
can see through the
you
tint,
good? You got a
but
good buzz, Vic? How's your buzz? You gonna be
Got
able to
my
drive home?
buzz. Got my buzz on.
You gonna be able to
I
drive
got a
home?
full glass right here of this rum right here.
I finished my
I got
coffee.
another bottle of mezcal. I'm gonna switch over to, so I'm
All right,
Yeah, dude,
so
it's
yeah,
all X nowadays. It's funny.
all X. You just a weird motherfucker.
I'd hate to see what's on your fucking Pornhub algorithm. Fuck.
Like
You see
grimy
some
shit.
There
weird
you
shit.
go.
Oh yeah, so
Go
this is a
ahead,
good one.
Joey.
This is a good one. So I think this is based off a quarterback that got drafted on the Tennessee Titans last year. So it was a big story going into the draft. Like at draft night, he put mayo in his coffee and he stirred it, and he drinks his coffee and he puts mayo in his coffee. So I guess they sponsored him and they were like, oh, you know what? It's another great idea. Let's make a fragrance have mayo. So that's what's coming out now. Now is a fragrance line for mayonnaise. Hellman's is releasing a mayo inspired fragrance. I'm sure this is see it has his name, Will Levis. But it's based because he drinks his coffee with mayo. I've never done that before. Vic, you
No, I
got any
mean,
mayo in your little drawer if you want to
no,
test it out?
no, no. I
So
think he did that, but playing around. I don't think
I don't
I
know.
believe I heard him say that he doesn't do it. It was just that one day, just playing around.
And it
But that's
just took
disgusting.
so
off from there.
so
Again.
I just got no idea.
so to add to this Hellman's coffee gimmick. So there is
Here, go
no,
ahead.
I'm not adding to it in the terms of all right, go ahead.
No, go
Uh,
ahead.
so there is a certain diet plan or fad diet, and I only know about it because my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law had went on this particular diet, and what they would do is uh, their coffee. They would put it's like a teaspoon of butter in their coffee. I don't know what it is. To me, I'm only assuming that it's like an increase of calories in your coffee for the deficiency of what you're not eating or taking in food wise, and the fact that it's a stimulant and it kind of I don't know.
I've
I
never
didn't
heard of
really
that
understand the
either.
dynamic of it, but it was just like, do you want a butter coffee? And it was, yeah, sure. And it was like a black coffee with like a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of legit butter, like fucking Land O'Lakes, and it was boom. And
Yeah.
apparently you can't taste it doesn't
Oh, I'm
taste like
sure that
anything.
you don't taste
But
it.
if you think about it, it kind of makes a little bit of sense because butter is a milk-based product.
Yeah. I
Yeah, so what
mean,
is mayo? Is
So
it egg
like
whites? Egg whites
it
and
is eggs and
egg,
oil.
egg whites, oil,
yeah.
and
That's it.
yolks. No,
That's it.
there's some
So yeah,
yolks.
I
No, there's
guess it
No,
makes
yolks.
there's
Yeah,
sense.
eggs. It's eggs and oil.
egg
That's it.
whites. No, yeah.
Eggs and
Do you guys like
and
mayo like that? Like, do you have mayo on your sandwich or
very, very
oh, like a
lightly
thin layer?
spread.
I'm not a
Yeah.
huge fan of mayo. I have it on maybe like a turkey sandwich. And if I'm having something like maybe like a potato salad or an egg salad,
How about
then
tuna?
yes, I'll have it on
Yeah.
tuna.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
okay.
very so the way that I do my tuna, like when I'm on the shit, I do a little bit of mayo, but I adjust the difference with mustard.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it'll
I
Okay.
take
use
Yeah.
court. Yep, I use
My
mustard too. Yep,
my
gives it a
son
little
does
kick
that.
to it.
yeah.
Yeah, I
So
like
I
it.
use it's
Dijon
less
mustard.
Dijon or even brown or something
Yeah,
like that. But it's not nearly as much mayo that would normally go
yeah,
into a potato salad or a tuna or anything like that.
yeah.
All right. Um, I just don't want to say this.
Article number 2.
Uh,
Hold on, I'm gonna need to reload my bottle before that. So hold
This
off on that.
this
Give me two
this is
seconds.
insane. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, this is disgusting.
I mean, the shit that I find in the internet is just outrageous. It's like, the hell are people? It's like when the Gen Zers ate Tide Pods. That was such a trend
So
for like a few months.
I'm still sticking with mezcal, but the new fresh bottle for the rest of the night is gonna be Los Rijos.
Is that the
there
same
you go.
bottle or different?
No, it's a different mezcal, but
Okay.
so this is Los Rijos, and then the other bottle was the Boscal
Oh, okay.
the white rabbit.
All righty.
All right, all right, let's
I,
go. Lay it
I,
on me.
hold on. Let me just. I'm not sure if I want to show the video.
No,
Just
I don't
read
want to see
the
that.
headline.
What the hell? I didn't
You the
even
one who
know.
picked this
I didn't
shit.
know there was a
This is
video to
you,
it.
Joey.
All right.
Shit picks.
Go ahead, Joey. Read the
All right, here
headline
we
and
go. I'm
explain
assuming
yourself.
it's Gen Z, but these influencers poop face mask alarms doctors. So I guess she's taking fecal matter and wiping it all over her face to get rid of her acne or whatever. But what the fuck? I haven't seen this video yet. That's disgusting.
I'm not
So
seeing
there's
this. I
shit in
can't.
a test tube. And she's wiping it all over her face. And that's, I mean, does Gen Z know like it's going through your pores? It's going in your bloodstream. That's disgusting.
Hey, look. I think we've all, when we were young and stupid, I think we've all been shit faced at some point. So,
I had to stop
boom,
sharing
boom.
it.
I'm
How
here all
many
week.
drinks?
Um,
So your younger self, how many drinks would it take if you went home with the chick and all of a sudden she's like, I gotta do my routine, my nightly
I gotta
routine.
put on my face.
I gotta put, and then you come to bed and it smells like absolute shit. What would you do? Would you still take one more drink and hit it?
No, but
No.
first of all, there's a
It's
rule.
disgusting.
When I was younger, single, whatever, I never brought a chick home. The reason being because chicks are crazy. I always go to their place.
That's smart.
All right,
Smart man.
never bring a chick home.
Victor
Don't
lived with
bring
his
a chick
mom.
home.
Victor lived at home till he was like 40. That's why he didn't bring nobody
No,
home.
I left my house when I was 17. You asshole.
Don't let him bullshit you.
Yeah, I left my house when I was
No, that was
17.
me actually.
Um, no, there's no
No.
amount of drinks that
Yeah,
I
dude, you
could.
can't
Honey, I
sell me
gotta
on
put
it.
shit on my face
No,
real quick.
I
no,
no
no,
no.
no.
But
Mm-mm.
hey, if you
I need
bust
to
your
put
load
on
on
some
my face, it gives you
foundation.
even a little better serum. You got shit and you got jizz on your face, and it's crazy.
Why?
No, no,
Why?
no,
Why?
no, no, no,
Why?
no. Sorry,
See,
no.
this is why algorithms in X
This is
and whatever you have is so whacked out, bro. Like I was so dumbfounded on like why this article.
Yeah,
Now
Joe.
there was another article about the largest tequila. Like, oh, shit was boring.
Yeah, we could have watched
Yeah,
that. I would have been fine watching that.
that's something me and Vic we
Sorry,
gotta
it's
hit
a little
up.
too boring for
Okay,
Joe.
I'm like,
Too boring
I'm
for
like,
Joe.
I'm sitting there and I'm doing the damn layout of today's show,
And
and
hey,
I'm
it's
like,
your fault partially too for picking
I
this over
told
the
you to choose
tequila.
two.
yeah, it's true. It is because I do pick out
It's a
I
drinker's
the
narrowed it
podcast.
down
largest
Why
to
would
one.
you
three.
not pick the tequila, the largest tequila
Yeah,
selection?
so they actually broke a Guinness record, and this is off the news. But me and Vic got hit up the spot. They have 1,000 tequilas and
Where are they?
mezcals. It's in Jersey,
Um,
not too far
No
from us.
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
I didn't
are
look it up in my GPS, but it's got to be soon. It's got to be around here.
New Jersey Mexican restaurants to be awarded world
I don't think
record for
it's
the
open
largest
though
tequila
yet.
collection. Um, hold on,
I
what
think
is?
they're a franchise, but they want to open the biggest like tequila bar in New Jersey. And they want to like break whatever Guinness World Record.
Well, what's the
Yeah,
current record? I think that's the question you need to ask is what's the current record now
I,
and where is that restaurant? Is
Yeah,
it a restaurant or bar?
it's a restaurant.
Restaurant.
restaurant. Yeah.
So the current record is held by a restaurant or is the current record held by a bar?
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I didn't look into it.
Can you look it up?
Look it up. You have it on your phone.
How far is
Bro,
this
you're on the
place out
computer right
from
now.
Vic?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the restaurant location. This place.
While Victor looks it up, guys, check us out. Again, we're on Instagram, TikTok, X. You got to be careful with X, especially if you're Joe. X, YouTube, Threads. Check out our link tree. It'll be in the comments and the we're a little hammered. The description down below. Check out our Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and podcast. So again, if you buy merchandise on our online store and you wear it, don't use it. Don't buy a shirt and then like send us a clip of you like cleaning off your rims with it or nothing. You got to actually be wearing it. You got to wear it. Wear the shirt. Take a picture. Tag us. We'll show some love.
Social love. There you go.
Show
Social
some
love.
love.
I'm trying to open these damn articles where I have ads popping in my face. So is Mex Mundo,
Yeah,
Cochina,
that's the name of the restaurant. Yeah.
Mexicana, and Tequila Bar. You know what? Let me share the damn thing.
Yeah, but where?
I'm opening right now. Is some of
Oh.
these
They
names I
definitely
can't
have a
pronounce,
location
bro.
in Miami or something.
So it's a franchise joint.
I feel like it's
I
like
don't.
almost like a Senor Frogs. Like they have different locations, but
Meximando.
Meximundo, Modo,
So Meximando, not Meximundo.
Meximando.
It's a Mexican tequila
Oh,
opening
so this is for our
in
listeners. We're looking at a article I
Michigan.
sent to Victor. This would have been article number 2 or shit pick number 2. We're looking up a Mexican restaurant that has over 1,000 tequilas and mezcals that broke a Guinness World Record.
So here's the shit. You got a joint. How big does your fucking menu have to be before
Oh, I
you
know.
like you select your menu and you're like, oh, let me pick this one random ass fucking mezcal that no one has ever fucking heard of that they have.
Unless they
see,
get it
I have
from
a
Like
around
problem
the
with that.
world. If they grab like hundreds in Mexico or
oh,
elsewhere in Latin America.
mezcals and tequilas are only made in Mexico. Well,
Yeah,
I see what you're saying. Like if you're a collector and you
Right,
bought a bottle, I
right.
get what you're saying.
Yep.
Okay.
yeah, but I think if I was the restaurant owner or the operator, the director, how to incorporate all these
How
drinks.
do you promote
So
one?
on the menu, I would just rotate maybe quite a few in their hand, and then others will be listed by name. Like if you know a brand by name, we have it.
But you got to know
But
that if it's a
but
family-owned
the tequilas,
in tequila.
yeah, but the tequilas and the mezcals you want to drink, you highlight it at that time. People try it for the first time and they enjoy it. Maybe be highlighted for maybe for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then you rotate a whole new list.
Another
And
Right, yeah.
that,
list.
That would make sense because there's so
yeah,
many that are family owned and has a little
Yeah.
city in Mexico or wherever in down in Latin America that they
So
promote,
like,
but they you might only know because you vacation there. They yeah.
well, like let's take into account, like, Vic. We did the getting fucked up around the world when we
yeah,
were in Epcot. Like
mhm,
when we did Mexico, the menu of boozes was pretty big. Like the list of the
yeah,
mezcals and the tequilas was pretty big, and I'd say that like I'd say probably like 90% of the tequilas or mezcals that were on that menu we've never heard of.
correct.
Yeah.
You know,
And
so
that's why
like
we did
when
the flights.
that's why we did flights, yeah, because it was just like, all right, well, if we're gonna do a flight, you're doing a sampling of probably their higher, I don't, maybe not the higher end, but the higher quality
Yeah,
Or
tequilas
family
and
owned tequilas
mezcals,
and
or
mezcals.
yeah,
Yeah.
small micro distilleries
yeah,
of mezcals and tequilas. And it was just like, all right, well, what flavors and notes do we like? And that's kind of like how they like set up your flight, I think, if I
yeah.
Yeah.
remember correctly.
I
And
mean,
we were just like, all right, let's do this, and we did that, and
yeah,
like we
and
just switched halfway.
yeah, and I think that they do change up the different flights and different
Hmm.
tequilas there
Oh, I'm
because
sure
it just
every yeah.
Hmm.
it has to. I mean,
Yeah.
Hmm.
it can't be the same shit over and over
No,
again. I
it
mean,
can't
like
be.
be
Because
boring.
people wouldn't go to Epcot all the time like that. They want
Yeah,
to try something new. Yep.
motherfuckers like us that are gonna start doing Epcot, semi-annually or quarterly or quarterly. If I could get Victor to come down here quarterly.
I could go down there
Quarterly.
quarterly. You know me. I have no problem flying.
We gotta get Joe out here now.
Yeah.
I know. He's the
Well,
one that
well,
that
you
needs
know,
to
if there's a racetrack
Mr. Smith.
nearby, number four, number four, number four.
Come on, Kryptonite! Come
But
on,
see,
Kryptonite!
My
see, but
program, in the other hand.
but you see, you won't find Joey going to a white trash wrestling match on a Friday night.
Oh, yeah, we will.
Well, no, if there was gambling lines,
I make sure we,
if there was
I make
gambling
sure we
lines
go
too, I'd
Friday.
make
Oh
sure I'd
man,
put some
and that
money.
It
was
ain't white
that.
trash wrestling. It's indie wrestling.
Okay,
It's
whatever.
just trashy indie
Wags,
wrestling.
coming from your previous wrestling background, do people place bets? Like, I mean,
No,
I'm sure because,
no.
You can't
well,
because it's all
if you know the
fixed.
storyline, but if you
If you
don't
know,
know the
if you're
storyline,
like, because it's very. I don't want to say it's predictable, but it's easy to find
yeah,
out. Like if you know certain people, like who's going over and stuff like that. So that
I guess me
I
and
think
Vic will
I
can have
think
a
it'd be
friendly
very
bet.
difficult to. Yeah,
Yeah, something
you'd be
like that.
better off going that route. But
Yeah.
no, I don't even think till this day you could still. I don't think you can. I mean,
You could bet WWE,
DraftKings, can
but
you?
not like
I don't
DraftKings. It's
know.
like their own offshore wrestling accounts. Like you could bet the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania,
No,
like the
because I
big
know
AEW.
DraftKings sponsors. I think AEW, if I'm not
I haven't
mistaken.
seen any AEW bets
I
that
think they're a sponsor of. You may not be able to bet it, but
no,
I think AEW,
might be a
but I think
sponsor.
DraftKings is a sponsor of AEW because I've seen. I want to say that I've seen like DraftKings on their like ring aprons and
Oh, okay,
merchandise
yep,
and stuff like that. But I don't think you can bet AEW matches on
gotcha.
DraftKings. I think they're just a sponsor of the product.
It's hard. It's also hard because it's all scripted. At the end of the day, it's
I mean,
like
if that were the case, I'd be a fucking millionaire. I've got like
yeah,
so many of my friends that are at AEW. Like it's just
you
like,
just get
yo,
that
who's going
insider.
over?
Yeah.
Let me lay the fucking bet.
I
Like
guess
I
it's also too hard to like monitor as a big like DraftKings. They're like there needs to be so many restrictions that like if we sign a contract, you can only have one person hold this information that knows the outcome of the match. So
yeah,
I get it that
yeah.
that's why they don't
And
sponsor.
even that, it's still difficult to
Yeah,
fucking know because at that point you'd have to tell
yeah,
the talent in every match who's going over like within less than an hour.
yeah.
of Showtime who's going
And
over,
then
so that they
also the
can
ref
map out
too,
a
right?
match.
Yeah,
What's up?
yeah, the refs too.
Also
And the
the ref
fucking
has to
refs,
have
yeah,
yeah,
the
Yeah, the
ref has
refs
to
will
know
be
who's
in.
going over.
Yep.
yeah.
The ref has to know who's going over, and if I'm not mistaken, some of the refs can like bounce back between promotions. They're not like necessarily contracted under.
Yeah.
There might be a few that can kind of like do their own shit independently, but there may not be some that are like specifically,
Yeah.
like there's a handful that are signatures, and then
Yeah.
there might be like a one off kind of
Yeah.
ref here and there if I remember, but yeah.
So guys, so what you gonna drink next week?
What are we doing next week? I don't know.
It's Tuesday the 20th
Damn.
Shit.
And it's your birthday coming up soon, isn't it?
on the 19th, motherfucker.
There you go, Monday.
You know whose birthday's on the 19th? I did not have sexual relations with that woman. That's a hint.
The Clint.
Bill Clinton.
Oh man. Yeah, there you, what symbol are you?
I'm a Leo.
Oh, Leo.
I'm a Leo, yeah. Yeah. So both my brother and I had same birthdays of presidents. He had the same birthday as Barack Obama, and I have the same birthday as Bill Clinton.
Does anybody have my birthday? My birthday.
When's your birthday again? The 20th of February?
21st.
21st, that's close.
Oh, winter baby.
Yeah. He was like it was like a freaking spring hot ass day. Like, all right, just that's pretty much it. Creation. Joy Wagner was a quickie.
I was I was the victim of a sundress.
Was a quickie.
I was victim of a sundress.
That's great.
Uh, oh, mine was with Thanksgiving. Christmas, Thanksgiving. Here's a birthday. Here's a gift. Fucking douchebag. Oh man, Wagner, let our listeners know where can you find us.
Guys, again, check us out on Instagram, TikTok. We're on X, Threads. We're on YouTube, obviously, because that's where you're going to be watching us if you're watching the video. We have the link tree. Check out the online store. Again, buy some merchandise, buy some shit. Don't wash your car with it. Wear it, tag us, show some love. We'll show love back. We'll put you on our story. We'll tag you in it as well. We'll shame you. Spotify, Pandora. We're on Amazon Music. What's the other one?
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio and Podcastle.
Yeah.
If I missed one, you'll probably see it in any one of the links
Link
in there.
trees. Yep.
So check us out. Show some love. Leave a positive comment. Leave a hateful comment if you want to have us sample a spirit that you enjoy. Leave it down in the comments below, and we'll review your spirit of choice.
Did you guys purchase your plastic bottles?
Plastic
booze?
bottles? No.
My
You're
plastic
supposed to get
bottles.
bottom shelf plastic bottle booze.
Oh, the bottom. Yeah, we're doing the
Oh,
bottom shelf.
no.
Yeah, the bottom shelf series.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of like
Well,
I
Vic,
have
you have
my.
to join us on this. I mean,
I
we're
have
me,
so
it's
I have
not me and
my I
Wagner.
have it picked out. I have it picked out. I saw it at what was that? Was it at BJ's or at Sam's Club? I was at one of the two, and I saw the no, was it? Yeah, it was either BJ's. No, it was. I'm sorry, it was ABC Liquors, and
ABC Liquors.
yeah, it was ABC Liquors,
Yeah, let us know,
and
Wags.
I saw it. It was a plastic bottle. I sent you guys a picture of it. I was like, yeah, that's
Oh,
probably gonna be
okay.
it. Yeah.
Me
So
and
I
Vic
did
will
see
figure
it.
that out.
So I'm gonna, I'll pick something up. When are we doing that?
I don't
Is that
know.
gonna be next episode?
I'm fine with next episode. Victor's birthday. We'll bottom of the barrel.
Bottom of the barrel. Hold on. I'm trying to find. Wait. I'm trying to find that picture of it.
I think it's like Northern Peak or something like that.
Yeah, it was something like
Something
that.
along those lines. Because
I think it was Canadian or some shit like that. I
when
don't
I
even
was
know where
in
it's from.
when I was in Total Wines, I couldn't find that, so I'm like, I'll just hit a
No.
Bottle King or whatever. down the block.
Are we all doing the same shit vodka or liquor,
I mean,
or are
if
we
we could
all like
find it,
doing
yeah.
a different shit one?
If we could find it, yeah, that'll be fine. Or your
You know,
local bottom of the
what?
barrel.
I just hold on. I'm sorry. I'm going way back because I'm looking at our chat. I just
It was about a week
realized that
ago.
Wagner posted something in our chat about I'm convinced, not mentioning a name, has a
Oh,
low key OnlyFans page.
Oh, I
I'm like,
because I've seen
I'm like, when
the
is
story too.
I'm thinking like this person is not part of our group.
yeah, that one in this group only.
Mhm.
It's like I just noticed it now. Yeah, I wonder, bro. I wonder this person travels everywhere.
What's your final thoughts, Vic?
My final. Oh, doing final thoughts right now.
My
Yeah.
final thought is somebody has a low key OnlyFans page that nobody knows about, and that's how they're able to do all this traveling.
Feet involved.
Feet fetish. Miss my dolls. $20. Dude. Sorry, let me just go. If somebody offer you, I saw a video about this. Someone offer you like $1,000 to take a picture of your feet and sniffing it. Would you say, okay, go for it? Give me a grand and smell my feet.
Bro, me and my wife about to take pictures of her feet and start in OnlyFans and start. I'm about to start selling pictures of my wife's feet for some fucking money with the cost of fucking my mortgage and the way shit is going. And she's on board. She's like, I got cute
She's on
feet. So let's do it.
That's
I
funny.
got suck your toes,
She's
baby.
like, I got cute feet. Let's do
I'm good.
it.
I'm good. Final thoughts. Final thoughts, guys. Final thoughts.
I gave you my final thought, Joe.
Shit, I didn't pay attention. What
Shit.
was your final thought?
I said my final thought is somebody that we know
Oh, that's your final thought. Okay,
has
yeah.
themselves an OnlyFans page that we don't know
Yeah,
about, and that's how they're
yeah,
able to fucking
yeah.
finance their traveling expenses.
Okay, sorry. Let's go back to that. Have you ever seen a merchant? I think you and I had a merchant that had like 3 pages long on OnlyFans and DraftKings and the
Dude,
bank
what the
statements.
hell?
Yeah, dude. Well,
It was
I
like
know
three
I'm
pages of
seeing it.
transaction.
You could
I've
see
been
that
seeing it.
often now.
I've been seeing it pretty often right now where I'm like analyzing banks and financials, and I'm seeing a fucking guy spend. The guy is spending close to like 6 grand a month between OnlyFans and between DraftKings and like any other
Get him
fucking
on the
online
podcast. Let's
gambling
get him on the
and
podcast.
any other online gambling shits. And here's the shit. It's not coming out of his personal account. It's coming out of his like he's financing it through his business account. And here we are like analyzing his financials to try and fund and invest in his business. You think I'm gonna fucking give him money? No.
You know what? Get him on the podcast. Let's see if
No.
we could
That's gonna put
ask
it
a couple
in
questions.
fantasy football. Fuck
There
that.
you go. Joey, final thoughts?
Final thoughts. This rum, fucking excellent. But invite us to the horse track. Me and Vic got some experience. Wagner,
I
we'll
don't
get him some
gamble.
experience on the
That's your
racetrack.
final thought? There's a
Just kick,
comment? There's
I
not a
mean,
kick
thought?
me in the nuts.
bring me to the
No
racetrack.
fucking
Well,
thought in your head
no,
right
no,
now. You have no fucking thought in your head
no.
right now.
Shit, acne.
Thank God
Don't
thank God
use.
you're pretty, bro. Thank God you're pretty.
Don't use shit acne.
So
Don't use
pretty.
the
So
shit
pretty.
Look at
cleanser.
you.
Jizz maybe, but not no shit.
Oh, Jesus. Why you have to go there, bro? Final thought. Final thought. Guys, have fun. Enjoy your evening. Thank you for listening to this show. Share, like, and
Thanks for putting up with
subscribe.
our show.
Tell us what, hey, if you have a weird article you want us to talk about, share it on the comments. Put a comment,
Share your
like.
link. Put the link down there below. We'll look at it. We'll talk about it. We'll post it.
All right. I think that's pretty much it, guys. All right.
Yeah,
The
man.
gents.
Gents,
We are out. Peace.
Peace. Take care.